Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, has there ever been a perfect Bible anywhere on earth? Now I can already hear. I hear it. Yes, the original autographs. Oh, so the original autographs were all gathered together in 66 books somewhere. Or if you do the 22 or 24 books of the Old Testament, those are really 39. They just condense some and all of that, Ezra, Nehemiah, and all this. They were with Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, Galatians, 1st, 2nd Corinthians, all this. So they were in a book. Oh, no. So did the originals of Moses, since only the originals are perfect, copies of the originals aren't perfect according to this line of thinking, did the originals of Moses even still exist in the 1st century AD? If they did, where'd they go? And where is it in the Bible that copies and translations can't be perfect? Because there's tons of times in the Bible that are translated, like Acts 22, for example. It's in Greek, but Paul's speaking in Hebrew, and people would argue, well, in the original, that was perfect. Joseph is talking to Pharaoh. Pharaoh's speaking in Egyptian, one would assume, and we only have it in Hebrew, so obviously there's tons of places like that in the Bible. The speech of Lycaonia, Acts 13, 14, so anyhow, when Paul's on missionary journey, first missionary journey. So, most people, when they really think about this question, say, okay, no, there has never been a place on earth with a perfect Bible. And we still don't have a perfect Bible. We have a Bible full of errors. Well, so then you've got like a Bible storybook. It gives generalities of Daniel and lines, and you can learn overarching lessons. But then you've got Jesus, besides tons of other places where it says, this is the word, that Jesus said not one jot or tittle is going to pass away. Paul's arguing about one letter, seeds, and seed in Galatians. He said, my words aren't going to pass away. Jesus said that again. And so they're arguing over parts of letters, and words. As my good friend Andrew Herp says, parts of letters, and words, and all we've got is a Bible storybook. So instead of the sword of the Spirit, we've just got a Bible storybook. And, it is written. Jesus didn't say it was written, it is written. That's present tense, which means it's been preserved in his time for 1,400 years. He's quoting Deuteronomy all 3 times, and he was 1,400 years after Deuteronomy plus. And so it is written. Jesus never said, but we've lost it, we mistranslated it, and Ezra and the 500s BC went from Paleo-Hebrew to Hebrew to Aramaic and all this, and some combination of that. So I would say God has preserved his word. And I think in the English language, you'd have to take each language individually and look at it. And I'd say in the English language, it is accurate copies of the King James Version of the Bible without printer's errors and all of these other things that can creep in through human instrumentation. And so, or you can say there's no Bible anyhow. And I mean, I'm not positive how you're not atheist if you don't think there's a Bible. I mean, if there's no Bible, yeah, I got a book. I mean, even the Muslims are defending a book, and trust me, one of the things of their apologetic of why they don't believe the Bible is textual criticism, because you don't have a perfect book. Well, let's take that sword. Oh, it's in the original autographs. Well, where are they? Oh, they don't exist. Oh, so let's fight for the unknown Bible. That doesn't make any sense, does it? So, yes. Now, people will tell me, they're like, well, there's no known translation that fits any known Greek and Hebrew text perfectly. Like, okay. I mean, I don't even know the point, whether it's critical text. Now, like Reformed Bibles like the King James Version, Bishop's Bible, Tyndale Bible, the KJVR, Green's KJV 2 and 3, they're a lot closer to the vast majority of manuscripts than any critical text Bible out there. Tons closer. You know, you put Sinaiticus up against the Revised Standard Version, there's going to be quite a bit, because they disagree, as Burgon and so many others have shown us. There's so much disagreement amongst Alexandrinus, Vaticanus, and Sinaiticus themselves, and maybe even some forgery in there with Vaticanus and Sinaiticus. So, yeah, I'm going to preach the Bible. I think I've got the Word of God, a more sure word of prophecy. And I'll just say I think I've got a perfect, complete Bible. So God bless you. I love you. I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.